Hey guys, welcome back to Deborah's Journey. I'm Deb, and Happy New Year! It's this year has been a whirlwind. It has gone by so fast, and I can't believe that we are already at January 3rd. My days are all mixed up now because I'm not working, so my days get all crazy. We're already on January 3rd. Yesterday was my husband's birthday, so happy belated birthday to him. I love him to pieces. He's been my number one cheerleader this whole time. And anyways, yeah, so I can't believe it's already 2020. Like, that's super crazy to me. But this is going to be a really good year. I'm already praying about it, and I know that, that this year is going to be an amazing year. And you have to go into that mindset too with this coming year. Maybe 2019 was hard for you. Maybe certain things happened that you wish didn't or hadn't happened. But nonetheless, you made it. It's 2020. You're here. You're alive. You made it through this whole year. And guess what? You're going to make it through 2020. But now let's set goals for ourselves to make sure that some of maybe the past mistakes that we've made, that we don't repeat them for this year. I'm going to be writing out a list of things that I want to see happen for me this year, and I encourage you to do the same things. But come into this year with a new mindset. Come into it with expectations of something good happening. Because if we come in already with a negative thought, then guess what's going to happen? Negative things are going to start happening, or the negative things that are naturally going to happen are kind of spotlighted because you already have those things in mind. And so, come into this year with a brand new mindset, with a positive disposition on life, and the things that you want to happen this year, or maybe change, maybe even your career or whatever it is that you're not happy with, move towards it in a positive way. If you're not happy with your job or whatever, maybe trying to see what you can do to either change positions or go to school again, to be able to get a different job. Whatever it is, go goal-oriented, focused, and ready to achieve this success for this year. And I'm excited about this year. I really don't know what's to come, but what I find comfort in is that I know that my future is in God's hands. I was going to say my past, but that was in His hands too. But my future is in God's hands. And so, yes, just a quick motivation for you about this coming year. And now keto, now losing weight, right? This past year, I've been really excited about doing keto. I've had my ups and downs, and these holidays were definitely no different. I got off of keto for Thanksgiving, for a few days during Thanksgiving, and for a few days during Christmas as well. And so I've gained a few pounds, and I need 8 pounds to lose. But I had a good time with family, and just not really thinking about what I wanted to eat or what I had to eat. I tried to choose to eat keto all day, and then I ate a non-keto dinner most times. I mean, sometimes it was just all day, but for the majority of it, I tried to do it that way, to where I wasn't just using the whole day or the whole week as a treat meal or treat week. So we had some keto meals in there, but we definitely had some non-keto meals in there as well. But so now I have this weight that I want to lose, to kind of, I'm not trying to see it as, oh, it set me back so much, but I'm trying to see it more as, okay, this is what I gotta do. I mean, that's just what it is, not beating myself up about it. And you shouldn't either. If you gain some weight over the holidays, whether you choose to do keto at all during these holidays or not, that's okay. It's just now what are you gonna do about it? now what are you going to, how are you going to face this? If you're still wanting to lose weight, what are you going to do? We can't just sit and mope about it, or just, keep shoving candy in our mouth and wishing that we would start. No, it's time to start today. I know that I used to, and I know my husband kind of gets a little annoyed with me about this, but I used to say things like this, like, okay, I'll start Monday because that's fresh, and it's still like Tuesday or Wednesday, so I'm still giving myself a whole week almost to start over. But not anymore. I'm like, okay, if it's Thursday, then I'm going to start Friday. If it's Friday, then I'm going to start Saturday. I'm going to get right into it, because the longer I give myself, the more time I allow myself to not want to start all over again, if that makes sense, or I'm packing on more pounds, or even if it's just water weight, it's still, I'm packing on more water weight. And so choose tomorrow. Don't say, oh yeah, February I'm going to start, or oh, it was already started January, I'll just start fresh next month. No, choose the earliest date possible. If it's not tomorrow, okay, then say Sunday or whatever it is, but choose the earliest day possible to start fresh. And again, like I told you before, if it's not your diet that you're starting fresh, whatever it is that you're starting, start it soon. That way you can, but make sure you have a action plan beforehand. But that way you can begin to feel changes, so you can start feeling good about yourself. You can just begin that fresh start. And what better time than in the beginning of the year, right? I still have a long way to go in my weight loss. I was close to 100, but now I'm more like at, what is it, like 93 pounds or so. Yeah, so I have about 7 or 8 more pounds to hit 100, only because I set myself back so much because of the holidays. But I'm not going to beat myself up about that. I'm okay. I'm just going to start again, So how do you start? How do you start over? What's that first meal you're going to do? What's that first step that you're going to take to start? Let me tell you what mine is. In order for me to start over from a treat moment in time, right? So it was both in November and in December. The way I started all over again was I just began to eat keto meals. I bump up my fats and I lower my carbs. So I try to eat as little carbs as I can. I have a whole video on this. If you want to kind of look at that, I will put it somewhere up in the sky here. But a lot of times my breakfast will be some cheese. I will make a cheese shell on the stovetop. It's just exactly what that is. You usually don't use sharp cheddar, but you can use sharp if you want. But I usually use mild cheddar cheese. I will put that on the grill, let it get a little brown on the bottom, and I'll put a fried egg already cooked. So let me backtrack. I'll fry an egg, and then I'll take that out, put it on a plate, and then I'll fry some cheese in that same pan until it gets a little brown, but the top is still cheesy. Then I'll put the egg there, and I'll just close it up like a taco, and then I'll eat that with some salsa. And I'll either put 1 or 2 eggs, depending on how hungry I am. Usually it's 2 eggs. You can even put 3 eggs if you want in the taco, and I'll eat it like that. I dab off some of the fat that comes off of the cheese just because it gets a little messy, but it takes a little technique to make it, to try to get that cheese shell off without, the cheese dripping off, the cheese that's on the top that hasn't hardened yet. But it's a really good, easy breakfast. I'll eat breakfast sausage and bacon. Again, like I said, I'll bump up my fats to be able to satiate myself, because in the beginning your body went from running off of the fat to running off of sugar and carbs, right? And so once I come back into it, I try again, bump up my fats, maybe with that same taco, that cheese taco with the egg in it. I'll eat some avocado on the side, again some salsa, and I really try to stay as low carb as I can at first for the first few days until I kind of get back into the swing of it. I should say the first step is to remove all those sugary sweets that I'm sure you have laying around your house. We have a ton of candy right now because we had like what do we have? We did s'mores. I didn't eat any s'mores. Those were times that I chose not to. But I bought s'mores and stuff for my family because we did like a big bonfire and stuff. And so a few times during this Christmas season, we went out and did s'mores. So I have like marshmallows and chocolate and stuff like that here. I had a big thing of hot chocolate mix, and we just have so much stuff. We had some leftover like cookies and stuff like that, but so maybe getting rid of all those temptations, and start restocking your fridge with the necessary items that you know that you need. So of course you need bacon and cheese and avocados and meat. Go get that meat that you like, that you prefer to eat, and get your house back in order as far as food goes. Lots of water, and in the beginning, as you eat your egg, your cheese breakfast, drink lots of water to try to flush. You want to try to flush out as much of that sugar as you can, so you're going to be going to the bathroom and just kind of flushing your system back out so that you can start all over again. Don't think of this as something that is so hard that you can't do, or like you're dreading it. Because if you face keto that way, then it's just going to be a negative experience for you, or whatever diet you're doing or whatever thing you're doing. If you are dreading it, or if you are just coming in with such a negative attitude about it, you're going to hate it, I'm trying to come in with a positive mentality, and it doesn't always work. I know I try to preach positivity here, but my husband can vouch for me. I'm not always positive. I actually get really down sometimes, and and get discouraged because I'm like, well, I don't know what recipes to make, or I just want to eat whatever. It's so much easier just to pick up a $5 pizza from Little Caesars than it is to come home and try to make something, But you have to remember what your goal is, what your goal is and what you're really trying to achieve this year. And if you are in the state where you need to lose weight because you're not happy with yourself, maybe you're just a little weight, or maybe you're even obese, or whatever the case may be, but you're in a state where you desperately need to lose weight for your own comfort level, for your health, for just your state of being happy and healthy, then remember those goals that you have in mind, Are you gonna maybe fail sometimes? Sure. And is that okay? Yes, absolutely. It's okay. That's why this there's a lot of grace to this. Do what you can, and whenever you feel like you can't, then maybe get a bite or two or a meal in that you're not it doesn't fit into the keto or diet that you're trying to go into. But regardless, make those positive steps forward so that you can start feeling good about yourself, and so again, back to starting keto, or starting this low carb diet. Start off low carb, low carb. So maybe no keto desserts and no keto, too much sweetener in your coffee, that kind of thing. I don't like coffee without sweetener, so I would just rather not drink coffee, because to me, coffee is more of a dessert. Just because I like so much cream and so much, and my husband's like, yeah, so much sugar in it, and like the little flavors and stuff like that. So since that's how I like my coffee, and I'm starting over again, this is me starting fresh, I know that it's only going to trigger me to want more sugar, so I'm backing off of my coffee a little bit and just saying, okay, no coffee. I'm just going to drink water these next few days where I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. I'm gonna slow my roll. I'm gonna just drink lots of water, get my electrolytes in, and stay as low carb as I can. So no even like almond flour recipes and that kind of thing, just because I need to get my body back to being fat adapted and ready to start fresh. So this is a short video, but I just wanted to get on here and encourage you. And one thing that I want to do soon is I want to do a cook with me video, and I will list the ingredients for you to buy. I will tell you what I'll be making. Maybe you can comment down below what kind of recipes you would like for me to cook with you. Something that will help you go forward, and something that will help you stay on track. Do you like Asian recipes? Do you like Mexican food? Do you like Italian recipes? Do you like just American food, like burgers and that kind of stuff? Do you like just snacks? And what do you want? What is it that you like? What is something that you feel like you need on this keto journey to be able to stay successful? So let me know down below, and I'm here for you. Ask any questions that you may have. If I can answer, I'm more than willing to share any kind of little knowledge that I have. I'm by no means a physician or a doctor. I'm by no means an expert in this, but I've done my research along the way, and any questions that I have, I've always gone to go research things. And so just if I can be of assistance to you, I'm more than willing to do that. Let's do this together. Let's just reach this goal. My goal for this year is to reach within 60 pounds of my goal weight, and that's I'm still very far from that, but it's something that I know that I can do. I just need to set my mind to it and get it done. That's all. My birthday is on February the 1st, and I already told my husband, because that's usually like a cheat day for me. Even Valentine's is a cheat. So that's only 2 weeks between each other. I told my husband, nope, no treat meal for me this year, because I've done enough over the holidays that I'm like, no, I need to reach this goal. I need to. It's not whether I just want to. I need to, for the sake of my future children, for the sake of my husband, for the sake of myself, I want to do this, and I want to do it right, and I don't want to take another 2 years or another 3 years to reach my goal weight. I can do that this year, at least within 60 pounds of it. If it takes a few more months of the next year, fine, but I want the bulk of it to be gone this year, because I'm tired of being this way. I'm sick and tired of feeling, I don't know, just uncomfortable, and I know that I can do it, but it all starts up here, right? And so I'll tell you the same thing. It all starts up here. We can do it. Again, whatever your goal is to reach, maybe you just say this year, I want to lose 50 pounds or 30 pounds or 20 pounds or 10 pounds, whatever it is, you can do it. All right, guys, I love you. Happy New Year. It's going to be a new year, new videos, new me, and new you. We can do it. All right, see you guys later. Bye. Subscribe, press that like button, and share these videos. If you know someone who just needs to be encouraged, someone who wants to see some yummy recipes, remember, comment down below what recipes you want me to, someone's trying to get a hold of me, what recipes you want to see me recreate, and even things that you want me to try with you, maybe cook with me. Let me know. All right, guys. Bye. See you later.